All right, welcome to the second half of the show this morning, EM Sports on Impact Africa television. From that, break, that highlight, you saw a certain Nigerian. Yes, we have Nigerians doing well in the world of MMA, from Israel Adesanya to Usman Kamaru. And of course, we have one certain Nigerian also you like to meet this morning. You saw him down there. That was his latest fight against an opponent in which he won in the second round via knockout. And that was his first knockout so far in his career when it comes to the MMA. I've got Bobby Ologun here with me this morning. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me, Mr. Saya.
Yeah, good to have you. I know you speak Japanese fluently.
Yes, I do.
You are based in Japan.
Yes, I do.
You speak English and, of course,
yes,
Yoruba.
Yes.
What was good morning in Japan?
Ohio gozaimasu.
You say?
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu. Okay. That means good morning in Japan. But actually, we always say most of the time, konnichiwa.
What's konnichiwa?
That's hello, how are you? And it's a kind of totally greetings that you can use from like morning to like night time. Okay,
Bobby. Ohio gozogawa.
Ohio gozaimasu is a polite word, but you can even say Ohio. That's good morning for like a friend.
Okay.
But if it is a kind of elderly speaking, we have to say Ohio gozaimasu.
Okay, let's meet you, Bobby Ologun, a mixed martial fighter based in Japan. What brought about this love for the MMA for you?
Actually, I didn't. I mean, entertaining side in Japan, not the fighting side, actually. And
when the entertainment industry in
Japan, not fighter,
not fighter.
But we started the new program that was like over 20 years ago, and then we are challenging a lot of sports like sumo, like wrestling, kickboxing, karate, up to like synchronized swimming. And along the way, they discovered that I have potential in fighting, and the program organized the best fighter from Brazil to come out and do a kind of exhibition in Japan. That was like 25 years ago. And then they discovered that I got the potential, and they moved me to a real fight.
So you're saying you are in the entertainment industry. In what aspects? Are you a comedian? Are you a musician or what?
They call me comedian sometimes, but we call it a talent person. Okay. The person has the ability to do a lot of things as a show to provide for the viewers. Okay, so from you being an entertainer, you are now a fighter in the MMA.
Yeah. Can we say? Is it safe to say you've had a career in MMA? Can we say you are a professional fighter?
Yes, I am. Because it's not a lazy man's work to be able to stand on the ring. Even the crowd, all already killing you if you are not a pro. Because we have a crowd like 50,000 people, 70,000 people. To be able to walk on that stage down to the ring, you have to be courageous enough to even walk alone unless your heart must bust out.
Okay, Bobby, what has been your experience, since you venture into this adventure of MMA? What has been the experience, for you? Are you loving it? Are you enjoying it? And what has been, the reception down there in Japan? Because we know you are a Nigerian. But let me ask, for how long have you been in Japan?
I've been there close to 30 years now.
30 years, 3 decades.
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't see the fighting experience as something that I should be saying, no, we have come and fight. No. It's just a way to promote the youth and to tell them that you can do anything, you can be everywhere. Just to prove the point that as long as you put the effort, you can do it. That's me. That's me challenging the fighting industry. I'm challenging it. If you tell me, ask me, do I want to be a fighter? I would say no. Because I'm an investor.
You're an investor. You are a businessman also.
Yes.
Are you doing this full time?
The fighting business, to me, it's part of the business. It's just the part of the business, but wherever I was called up, I have to prove the point. That's it. So they never give me even my category. They always look for the toughest guy, the strongest guy, and I have to prove the point that anyone can even do anything as long as you can put on the effort.
But let me ask you, which division are you in when it comes to the MMA? Which category?
Every weight class is what they are going to
You're
put
in the heavyweight class.
Yes, I'm 93. Actually, I can reduce to like 90 to be like light heavyweight.
All right.
But they always give me the like 170 kilo, 140 kilo.
And you knock them out?
Yes. The last guy was even like 120 kilo. Way bigger than me, but is a 9 times wrestling champion. Say, okay, let's see and prove what we can do.
Okay, from your record, Bobby, I've seen you've been able to engage in different fights, close to 6 of them, and out of those 6, you've had close to 1 knockout. That was your latest fight that you saw down there. 2 losses, via knockout, by submission. You've won 1 and no loss at all, and by decision, you've won 2 and no loss at all. Give us a background of your professional record, your professional career, and what do you think has been the challenges you faced despite you being a fighter and of course you being in the entertainment industry?
Actually, over there in Japan, they always look for what Bobby can do, and that's why
Bobby.
Yes.
Is Bobby your real name?
Bobby Ologun, it's my real name.
That's what you're called down there in Japan?
Yes, yes. After I nationalized.
Nationalized down there.
Sometimes they say, Bobby, we believe you can do everything. And they took me down to the United States to hang on with the helicopter that is flying with one hand.
Really?
Yes, that was so scary. And after I did that, they said, no, we believe in you. They said I should come and do rodeo, riding a bull. Without any experience, that was also scary. But the scariest part of it was when they say I should do the skydiving alone. That was really, really, really scary.
So that has been your challenges.
Yes, but I cleared it. I cleared it because once I cleared the assignment they give me, they always clap because I do it better than even the pros sometimes.
So what has been your high point, since you venture into mixed martial arts? Have you had any regrets at all, coming into mixed martial arts? And if you had to pick between the entertainment industry you told us about, because I saw a couple of your clips, they're so funny, you enjoy it and you bring the entertainment part of it into your ministry, when it comes to the MMA. If you had to pick, from the entertainment and the MMA, which one do you think will be your love right now?
My entertaining side it's way even better than my fighting side, I think, on my own. But what I'm just regretting now is the way we put some sport above some sport in Nigeria. I always regretting about it. Because when I was young, I believed the soccer is the only game we had.
Yeah, down here in Nigeria.
But it wasn't. Actually, our Nigerian youth has more potential than our imagination. And we can even know that potential unless we prove it to the outside world. In Nigeria, it's common. And even if I promote boxing event recently, they will say, who is going to watch the boxing? Boxing is same as soccer, same as handball, same as basketball. But we put the priority on some sport.
Over other sports.
Over that sport.
So that's one regret you think,
Yeah. Even when I was kids, that's how I feel it. But when I move out, I believe every sport has their own potential.
Okay, well, I still have Bobby Ologun, MMA fighter, here with me in the live studio of Impact Africa Television. Just like you said, some of your regrets, for this sport not well received here in Nigeria, and we have Nigerians doing well, outside the shores of the country. You've had this exposure down there in Japan. Coming down home, do you have any plans? Do you have some programs lined up? Have you done anything to contribute your own quota to the development of this sport, in which you believe is not being given the right recognition down there?
Every year I organize a sport event for the youth in Adamasingba in Liberty Stadium, like judo.
Here in Ibadan?
Yes.
You're an indigenous of Ibadan, right?
Yes. Right. Like judo competition, like kickboxing competition, like boxing competition.
You do that here in Ibadan?
Yes, every year.
Every year, like how long have you been into this here in Ibadan?
For the last 5 years.
For the last 5 years, and you've been consistent.
Yes.
So you come home.
Yes.
To organize this.
Yes,
I
even participate.
Okay, the last one you organized was when?
It boxing February 27th. And the boxing champion Scorpion Ridwan even participated.
Wow, fantastic! And
he moved up his record with the fight. And Ige, that is one boxer called Ige, also participated. Judge is a real sanctioned fight. That is what we can do. Actually, the youths here, they need the encouragement. And they need our support.
So, but how far have you gone, in this project? You said for the past 5 years, have you been able to churn out, talent from this your personal project? Have you been able to, get talent, nurture them, and move them to the next level?
The next level is just to go and challenge and prove the point outside world. If I find the best fighter, I'm planning to take him or her down to Tokyo to try his luck or her luck.
Really?
Yes, fantastic. That's my plan. And we've been searching for the last 5 years. We get some good guys. They got
some good guys that
they can prove their point over there. Because I wasn't even a fighter when I was in Nigeria. I even hate the street fighting. So how come I could be there and then do up to that level? So compare me to the guy that have been in the business over here. What do you think they can do?
Okay, just like you told me, Bobby, you're an indigenous of Ibadan down here, and you've been on this for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
What has the support been like from stakeholders down here? From the state government. Have they been supportive of this noble project that you've brought back home?
Actually, I'm not in Nigeria, so I don't know much of what the government are doing. I'm very sure they are trying their best, but
not enough.
Not enough in the aspect of putting the priority on some sports, and some minor sports should be even more promoted. Not everyone can play soccer. Everybody.
Not everybody can be Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah, not everybody, but the field they are in, we should even give them a slight opportunity, I think. Like the way we are doing now, gathering the youths, and then if they are in judo section, we play with them, because I'm a judo black belt holder. Also, through the program over there, I didn't know I had the potential. Actually, to get a black belt, it takes like 4 or 5 years in judo. I could get it within 6 months.
That's right.
Which was nice. So if we don't try other sports, how can they know the people that are even best in this sport? So she's an athlete also the same. They put the priority in some sport that were popular. But the small sports, they don't even see it as a sport. They feel it like, can I start the violence or something?
But you bring in this project, I'm trying to say it's a collaboration. Every hand must be on deck. I'm looking at the part of the state government also giving you that support. Have you reached out to them? Have they, lent that support to you? Have they been, welcoming?
Yes. During the Isiaka Jumabi's tenure, we met them. We provide some classes to the school I went, and some 200 classes. In Oyo State, it was well celebrated, and they even gave us the official dinner at the government house, and then the late Olubadan even invited us down to the palace. If you bring something to the government, they will appreciate. But telling them that this is the support we need, they will back off. So I have to do it in my own terms, that I think what I can avoid and to bring out the youngest. And if I find the best, I'm planning to take him to Tokyo to go and try his luck too.
Oh, that's a big one coming from you, to take the best to Tokyo to also try their luck. But before we wrap up this conversation, just like I said, Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, do you have any relationship with them? Have you guys been talking about also them coming to support what you've been doing, and also to see yourself as one brothers?
During my last fight, there are some journalists from US asking me about Israel Adesanya and Usman. Usman. Usman, yeah. They are doing very great. I like their potential. But the potential I see in them, I see it in them in every youth in this country. They just need a slight promotion.
A push.
A push. One of my judo boy went to Asaba for MMA competition yesterday. They didn't provide accommodation, no transportation, no foods, and they even collect the money from them to participate in that fight.
That's wrong.
And he has to call me. I was the one that sponsored the trip, and then they have to call me again that they have to even pay to compete. So
there were no plans for them.
They have to even pay to compete to the game that if they win, they are going for the Commonwealth.
That's right.
How can it be? What they need is not that much. Just the encouragement and support they need can give them a better life.
Okay, Bobby, we're looking at a better life. You are a major stakeholder. You've had this exposure in MMA. And let me just quickly ask you, what are your plans, your focus, for the next 3, 4, 5 years, and what would be your message to those watching us right now as Bobby Ologun, the Nigerian, Japanese MMA fighter?
My plan.
And did you rep Nigeria down there in Japan?
Yes, I do. Actually, the Nigeria flag is the one I always take to every stage I go to, and I even go in local attire sometimes. If you check my YouTube channel, you can see that I will always carry Nigeria around me because I believe in potential that this country has. And actually, we've never explored most of the potential we have in this country. And for me, I promise if I find the best guy, 10 fighters will follow me to Tokyo. After the corona situation relieved, because we can't have a big gathering in Tokyo for now. And even last 15 years, I took like 40 students from my school down to Tokyo to go and participate in a kind of sport, team sport in Japan. That was like 15, 17 years ago. That's what we've been doing for the last 20 years, and I will still continue doing it. So
what will be the expectation as we go? The expectations from your fans, everyone watching you right now.
Yeah, the expectation
from
is
Bobby.
I want the youth to put the effort. As long as they put the effort, they can be wherever they want to be. And I promise, I guarantee them that wherever we find the best, we are going to train him or her there to be able to compete in the world.
I must say a big thank you to you, Bobby Ologun, MMA fighter. Thank you for coming, but I would like to hear your Yoruba part of it. As we go.
Me sọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba rí lórí tẹ́lẹ̀.
Can you try it?
Honestly, it's a little bit difficult because I do all my show in Japanese and English. Láti sọ pé ká padà sí Yorùbá lórí ẹkú lé gbogbo etí tó ń gbọ́ wọn. And èmi ni Bobby Ologun tí ó wá láti Japan tá a wá encourage àwọn youth wa ní encourage gé tún sí Yorùbá. mo gbé ọlọ́mọ̀mọ̀ jẹ́ kéèyàn pẹ́ lájò. Màmá wálé dáadáa.
Thank you very much for coming on the show, Bobby Ologun, and we appreciate the kind work you are doing, trying to give back to the youth here in Nigeria to promote this sport, make it popular, just like football is popular. I've listened to you, the passion, burning in you, and we just hope, when next you come to Ibadan, you carry us along. We are partners in progress, so we can push, this gospel for. So thank you once again. Thank you in Japanese.
Arigato.
All right, arigato soga. Thank you.
Arigato soga. Arigato gozaimasu.
All right, thank you very much for coming on the show. It's a wrap on today's edition of VM Sports on Impact Africa Television. Enjoy the games in the UCL tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for the Thursday edition. Big thanks also to Adeyemi Alatishi and of course Sokoreda and Joshua for helping with the production this morning. Until we come your way again tomorrow, my name is Isaiah Akinremi. Good morning.